final solo oval, the A-grade grand final between the two combatants, Brothers and Wests. Over to Tommy Shannon.
Okay, very special occasion for Brothers, of course, the final game for Ronald Hatch and Craig Cummings. Brothers, a few injuries, Shane. They're without Scott Thorne, who's won an award this year for being the best player. Also, Big Sanderson and Matty Emmerich. Do you think that'll have an effect on the result today?
Could do, Tommy, but you know, they've got plenty of depth. All the players have been at training, they know the drills. A lot of the guys have been around. The substitutes who come in, Glenn Darby, I hear, is out in the paddock, is he?
I believe so. I think he's having a run in the centres.
Well, there's a wide bay rep. Who else we got out there?
I think we've got Alan Frost into hooker.
Alan Frost into hooker, yeah, that's a good move.
I think Forbes in the centres, Simpson 5'8", Corey at half, Stephen Hamilton at fullback, Story and Rutledge on the flanks, Forbes and Darby in the centres, Simpson 5'8", Troy Corey halfback. Lock forward, of course, for the last time, Evergreen,
the stalwart,
Ronald Hatch. Second row, other stalwart, Craig Cummins. The other second rower, I'm not sure who the other second rower is. Front row, Bretty Corey, I think. In the front row, Leroy Jones, Captain Bobby Bell, and Alan Frost standing in for the injured Scotty Thorne.
Where's that maestro, Master Mason? Yeah, Mason's out there, he'll come on.
He's on the bench, he's sitting fresh. The other reserves appear to be Hooper, Timmy Prosser, the young bloke, Timmy Prosser.
16 is Glenn Shipley, is it?
Glenn Shipley, we think.
Yeah. And as we focus on the Panther tournament, Dean Temple laying down the law here. The veteran, Wes Tanner. Wes Tanner goes back in the rim. Damon Fleming, Les Tiger, all thinking about their roles, how they've trained all year for this. West copped a flogging in the group final. The breeze, as Eric Peterson looks up into the air, he's gone in the hooker.
Changes to the West lineup, Shane. I see in the paper that Eric Peterson's named on the bench. Perhaps I think all the reserves are out there as well. I think that's what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, well, Eric Peterson's out there.
Talented player, Eric Peterson. Bit of a surprise to see him on the bench.
Got number 9 on his back. That's a bit of a worry. I think they're playing tricks. They got Luke McCloskey back at fullback. It's all pre-match nerves here from both sides, just geeing everybody up as they're waiting for the victorious reserve grade side to walk in through the crowd. The West reserve grade, tennies in hand.
See Neil Goff coming off there with the reserve grade side. Speaking about veterans.
Yeah, he's been around it, and that'll probably what's the finale before the finale before the finale? He'll have a go. He's a good stalwart for the western suburbs. And they've asked the crowd to be upstanding, the fine upstanding crowd we are, to the West get into a huddle, and the brothers there.
Definite underdogs today, western suburbs. They were thrashed here a fortnight ago. Here's the national anthem.
Sung by two very national people. That's Stevie Tanner. Time we'll know what happens. The result of this grand final here. 1997. Brothers, can they do it? Novel last year. 1910, I think the score was. West. Can they do back-to-backs as they did in reserve grade?
Okay, here we go. It's a lovely day at Salter Oval. Breeze blowing straight across the field. I don't think it really favours any side. If anything, it possibly slightly favours the side running towards the Brothers Club end. Now, we see how they line up here. We see who's come to the bench. Looks like Howard, Jones and Boogie Egan, I think, the three on the bench. Only three on the West bench at this stage. I think Dean Spicer, the reserve grade captain, might be coming out to join them. So it's Brothers to kick off. And they'll be defending the city end here at Salter Oval. They'll be running slightly downhill in the second stanza.
Nice experience, I think, Brothers, with the breeze behind them. This slightly cross breeze will need to be in front by about 8-9 points as we kick off.
Okay, here we go. Referee Rod Christensen blows time on. Ball goes down to McCloskey. Played forward off Reef Mully. Picks up. He's met by Frost. And Brady Corey in there for the first tackle of the match. Benny Warren comes away up to the towards the quarter line. He's put down by Simpson. Brett Corey again. And the captain, Bobby Bell. West just rucking it out from their own line. About 30 out from their own line now. Down the blind side, they boot the ball straight away down to young Rutledge, who has to retreat. Almost back to his own line, about 8 from his own line. He's met solidly by, got away from Wes Tanner, but put down by Eric Peterson, who swings a couple.
Typical West fashion, they're one in, all in. Trying to go.
It's on here.
Look out, Stacks on the mill.
And still going there. There's a couple of players singled out. Fleming still throwing punches in there.
Hey, look out. He's silly.
Fleming still going.
Get him off. He's absolute juice.
So fiery start here, Shane.
Fiery start. In the typical Western Suburbs fashion, they come out. It's only lasted 30 seconds this time, same as the group final, and West come off second best.
And
it's part of their game plan for about the last 10 years. You can't play football, you fight.
Okay, we'll see what happens here. It certainly seemed to start to me with Eric Peterson, who effected the tackle on Rutledge, got up and swung a punch, and that was the catalyst for the Blues. So this could take some sorting out. The touch judges, Richard the Lionheart and Damien Breen, referee Rod Christensen, try and sort this one out. I think if anything it'll be a brothers penalty. Should be the correct decision.
A bit of bloodletting there from both sides. Typical West, they've come out. Eric Peterson's in there, and I'd say he get binned.
He's got 10. Peterson's got 10.
Somebody's next, and the brothers play called out. Got with the front rower.
Could be Bobby Bell, the captain, or is he just going up to have a talk to the referee? Troy Corey it is. Got 10.
You are kidding. Flemo, and give Flemo some too. He needs 10.
Fleming's got nothing.
Fleming's got nothing. Typical.
Our brothers penalty for the initial infringement there from Peterson. Okay, so Corey and Peterson in the bin. Here's Forbes.
Unlucky he's going Australia, it'd have to be Bobby Bell.
Kicking straight towards us. Frost with the tap. There's Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones. He's met solidly. Brothers about 35 out from their own line now. Away to captain Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell over 40 metres, met by big Leslie Tiger, who tries to put him on the Big Dipper. Picks him up. Frost at dummy half. Away to Simpson. Simpson comes decoy away to Evergreen veteran Ron Hart. She's met 40 out from his own line. Brothers not going too far at the moment. Simpson away to Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones. He's away from a couple.
Go you, good thing.
Up over the halfway line.
Wheeled over the top.
Good run from Lee Lloyd. Away now from Frost to Simpson. He's going to put the boot to it. Right down to young McCloskey in his own in-goal area. He's going to let it run dead, and it looks so that breeze certainly is favouring Brothers in the first half. That one easily going dead. Righto, West will come away at the 20-metre line, and it'll be young Rowan Graham with the tap to Reef Muller. Reef Muller met by Cummins over the top, and Bobby Bell down low. Now Fleming, he's met by Cummins, and also Bell again. Good tackle, Graham again, away to Temple. Temple to his brother Brett. He's met in a good tackle by Bobby Bell, 3 on the trot, and I think it's Alan Frost in there as well. Away now through Temple to Tiger. Tiger met by Simpson, Brady Corey, and Lee Lloyd Jones. Not much happening here early. Temple with the kick down to Steve Hamilton. Steve Hamilton retreats into his in-goal area, fields it safely. Out between his own posts, up to McCloskey. McCloskey, and they give him a bit of a rough up in the tackle as well. Still going on. Referee Rod Christensen says play the ball. Away now to Rutledge, in from the flank for a run. Up to Leslie Tiger. Puts him down. Brothers just outside their own 20. Away to Cummins. Cummins through the tackle of Legenbacker, but he manages to slow him down with a bit of assistance from the winger over there. Now it's Barry again. Barry, Lee Lloyd Jones. Another good run. Brothers still short of the halfway mark. Away now to Harch. Harch goes up over the halfway line. He's met by solidly by Big Les Tiger. Last tackle now for Brothers. Away to Simpson again. Simpson straight down the middle of the park to McCloskey. Takes this one on the full. Returns to his 20-metre line. He's met by Frost and Forbes. They put him down a good tackle. No clean breaks yet here at Solar Oval. About 4 minutes gone. Away, skirting wide there, away from the tackle of Harch. And taken high by Glenn Darby. Good run from the West player there. Way now to Temple. Temple to Reef Muller. Reef Muller met by Frost, doing a lot of defensive work early. Away now Temple to Big Fleming. Fleming met by Simpson, Bell, and Lloyd Jones. Pretty tight early here at Salto. Way to Temple. Wide to his brother. On to Leslie Tiger. Looks as though he's slowed down a bit, Big Les. Taken tackle there, 5th tackle for West. Wesley Tanner has a snipe down the blind side. Ronnie Harch is offside, and experienced Wes Tanner spotted the offside player there, and I think
Very happy with that.
Craig Cummins has been penalised. Temple probably too far out to have a shot for goal. We'll go for the touchline. You'll find it about 20 metres out from the Brothers line, probably a little closer. About 17 out from the Brothers line. So first real attacking opportunity here.
Reef Muller.
Winger, I think that's Ackett, away to Reef Muller. Hit hard by Ronnie Harch. Away now to Leon Ball. He bustles his way towards the line. He's knocked over, only about 5 out from the line. West work a set play here. Temple to the blind side. Crunched by Bobby Bell. West Tanner from dummy half. I think he's going to score. He has. Soft defence from Brothers through some fairly ineffective defence, and a simple try to Western Suburbs, and they draw first blood here. 6 minutes into the grand final at Solar Oval. Some comments from ex-Brothers captain coach Shane Sullivan.
Very soft try, that one. They just got their momentum, the Western Suburbs, and the experienced West Tanner saw them on the back pedal, and boompo, try time.
Not sure whether we're still on air here, Roy. Are we still firing away? Dean Temple will line this one up about 15 metres in on the grandstand side here at Solar Oval. Probably the best goal, one of the best goal kickers Bundaberg have produced in recent times. I think he'd kick his mother for 2 points, Dean Temple. And he'll have to start this one, I'd say probably right upright, or maybe just outside, and the ball should curve back. It's right in front of us here. We've got a sensational view of this kick. This to put West in front by 6-0.
Brothers are saying it's only a temporary setback. I'll get back down there in the paddock.
All right, here's Dean Temple.
Bush.
Started it at the middle of the post and it swung away. So a bit of a let off there for Brothers. West lead 4 points to 0. So perhaps those unsettling tactics from West may be working early, Shane.
Yes, it looks like that. That's the game plan. They're going to unsettle Brothers and play it all in their half.
Okay.
Here we go, back to the action.
Simpson drills it deep down to Dean Temple. Dean Temple, ever reliable, gives it away to Craig Reithmuller. He runs straight at Ronnie Harch. No good move. And Ronnie puts him down. A little bit of assistance there from Glenn Darby. Up the blind side goes, I think it's the winger, Ackett. Gains 7 or 8 metres. Temple into dummy halfway to his brother Dean. On to Big Leslie Tiger. Tiger bumps away from Freddie Corey, but he's met shortly thereafter and put to the ground. Here's Wes Tanner, the try scorer. He goes forward again. Good run, makes 10 or 12 metres. Brothers allowing them over the advantage line at the moment. Away to Temple. Kicks with the assistance of the breeze. Down over the head of Sticky Hamilton. He's going to retreat into his in-goal area. The chaser is McCloskey. Can he beat McCloskey? He's about the only one up there. McCloskey takes him in a good tackle, and Brothers back on their own line. It's going to have to be the winger Story. He's going to have to run himself here. Inboard he goes. A good run it is too. Beats 2 or 3 defenders. Still going. Great run. Up to Wesley Tanner. Puts him down about 25 out from his own line. Made 15 metres. Excellent run. Penalty, Brothers. It goes against Wes Tanner for some interference in the play of the ball.
Referee there too, I see. Yes, a bit silly.
Glenn Forbes to look for touch on the grandstand side here. Drop punt, lovely kick. Rooney puts the flag up, so Brothers will have 6 tackles from about 8 metres their own side of halfway. Frost with the tap to Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell, West's a bit slow to go forward there, and Bell takes advantage of it. And takes play 10 metres into Western Suburbs territory. Great run from the skipper. Here's Leroy Jones to try and back that one up. He finds 10 metres as well. West's already their forward starting to look a little bit tired. All right, Frost again away to Simpson. Simpson to Glenn Darby. Glenn Darby fades wide, gives the ball away to Story. Story very close to the touchline. Tackled by the winger there, Darren Fleming. Away to Simpson. Simpson to Ronald Harch. Ronald Harch up to Dean Temple. Gets a good pass away to Stanley Cummins. Stanley Cummins flicks one off the deck. And it's taken by Western Suburbs. So the pressure valve released there. West now with, I think it's Graham. Takes it up to his own 20. West forwards already starting to look a little bit slow. So we've got Greg Lagenbacker. Lagenbacker driven in a good tackle by the much smaller Glenn Forbes. Great tackle there from young Forbes. West up the blind side through the wing. I'm not sure who that is, Shane. Gets the ball away anyway to Reithmuller. Reithmuller only knows one way, straight ahead, and he advances the ball about 10 metres or so. Away now to Dean Temple. Dean Temple steps straight up the middle of the ruck, just grabbed in a desperation tackle there by Leroy Jones. Here come the players back from the sin bin. Brothers without their halfback for the last 10 minutes, down to Sticky Hamilton, clean bowls him. Backed up by Rutledge. Rutledge picks the ball up. High shot from McCloskey. Referee says we won't worry about that one. Troy Corey straight into the action. Away to Leroy Jones. A busy game early from Lee. West slow to get off the tackle player. Goes away now to Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell only knows one way as well. That's straight ahead and gets his 10 metres or so. Tackled heavily on the cricket pitch. Away to Troy Corey. Troy Corey to Craig Cummins. Cummins put down in a beautiful tackle by Benny Warren. Away now to Simpson. Brothers looking very disorganised. Simpson torpedo punts it straight down the middle of the field. Bounces on its point. Temple back at fullback there at the moment. Don't know whether he's been switched back there or not. He's driven by Alan Frost. Did well to get there. And also Glenn Forbes. Not many players back to run the ball for West. Here's Benny Warren, former second row, and now playing in the centres. Grasped in a good tackle by a player who was hurt.
Somebody's down.
Can't pick it up at the moment. Think it might be Brett Corey, I think.
Tractor.
Okay, here it is. Howard is on the park already. He makes good meters. Put down right on the paint on the halfway line. Jones, I think it is, away to Temple, who's back at halfback now. Away to his brother, on to Lagenbacker. Lagenbacker to McCloskey. McCloskey inside to Ackett. And there's that cover defending Ron Harch to snuff out the danger. McCloskey again, away to Temple. His brother's player hit the deck there. Away to Sticky Hamilton. Not sure what happened there. Shane, did you see that incident? We've got Damien Breen on the field. It's Troy Corey who's been...
That's the ball in the hand. He's been poleaxed.
He's been poleaxed.
One player down in the background.
We'll have to see the report from Damien Breen. We'll also try and see who the injured player is for Brothers. I think it may be Brett Corey. I just can't see him in the line there at present. So we think it might be Brett. Referee Rod Christensen's gone down to have a look at the injured player. And touch judges Richard the Lionheart and Damien Breen, long-time Bundaberg #1 touch judge. He spotted something there, and we think that it could possibly be a West player who's maybe decked Troy Corey off the ball. So we'll have to see what Damien's report says. How do you see the first 13 minutes or so, Shane?
Good even contest. West in front by 4-0. But the kicking game of West, I think what they do is when Dean Temple kicks, they have Luke McCloskey as a good greyhound. Chases the ball and worries that Brothers man who gets the ball. And then they just revert back to their normal play. And they'll do that all game. They'll kick and one good chaser. And McCloskey's the lad to do it.
Terrific observation there from experienced coach Shane Sullivan. Said McCloskey appears to be the appointed chaser for Western Suburbs. He's only a young bloke. He's only, I think, about 18 years of age. West, of course, the defending Bundaberg local premiers. Beat West last year. West ending the run of 5 straight premierships from Brothers. But certainly we've got a contest on our hands here at the moment.
The Corey boy that was down in the background, there's something wrong with his head. Looks like a head wound.
He's coming. He looks a bit groggy, and we see Andrew Mason scored the final try in the group final.
And a great try it was too, Mason.
About 4 weeks ago. He'll come on. Brothers will certainly, that'll starch up their defence. Although, of course, Brady Corey, I think, about 40-odd tackles in that group final, so certainly nothing wrong with his defence. Okay, we've got the report from Damien Breen. We'll see what referee, he's coming back. I think he's going to just have a play the ball. And maybe he's gone on to report the injury. I think that may have been the case rather than foul play.
Go to the doctor. Pitch it up, you're back on.
So Pete Hackney will have some work to do there. Here's Rutledge from the restart, met by Fleming. Plays the ball now, it's Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell takes it forward over his 20-metre line, gets a Beatson-type ball away to the hooker backing up, Alan Frost, who's done a pretty good job so far standing in for Scotty Thorne. Here's Cummins. He's met in a good grassing tackle there from the younger Temple. Frost now away to Troy Corey. Troy Corey off the side of the boot, awkward sort of kick down to Ackett, pulls the hand out of the way. I think that will find touch. And a wobbly old torpedo kick, but it's found touch.
Did he touch it?
And I think he did not touch it. He definitely withdrew the hand there, so it'll be a Western Suburbs feed on their own 20-metre line. And we've got 14 minutes gone here in the final, and the underdogs, Western Suburbs, leading the hot favourites Brothers by 4 points to 0.
Yes, this is what Brothers want, Dave. West on the back pedal, winger in.
Okay, Ackett it is. And he's straight through. Forbes will run him down from behind him. Forbes misses him, but Troy Corey from the scrum got back there. Darby pushes him to the ground, and that'll be a penalty, and it could be on again here.
Here we go. Here we go. Western Suburbs.
Oh.
Keen to blue. Keen to blue.
And not many punches being thrown there. That's more the Australian rules style melee. But
video evidence.
Certainly Western not going to take a backward step here today.
Flamo warning. somebody off.
Fleming's walked about 10 metres to give someone a fairy tap on the shoulder there.
No, the cousin blown. Where's Tanner and Glen Derby?
Where's Tanner? Got plenty to say. It looks like Lester Mana out there trying to cool things down for Western Suburbs. So
now, if the referee does anything about Glen Derby, he deserves to go up on the bench too.
Well, the penalty's already been given. The penalty has already been given to Western Suburbs. So any action taken by the referee would either be a caution or a 10 minutes in the shed. I don't think that'll happen.
Where's Tanner wants another chop.
Where's Tanner talking a very big game, as always. Someone's got 10. I think it's a West player. And if not careful, a couple more of them might go here. It's Greg Lagenbacker, I think, going to the shed. So third binning of the match, but West have the penalty.
Turn around.
And there it is.
He won't do that in the real game. That game looks like an even.
He won't reverse that penalty. Danny Tanner escorting Greg Lagenbacker to the shed. Temple back to the game. 12 against 13. And it'll be Peterson. Have you picked up where Peterson's playing, Shane?
Yes,
looks to be hooker.
Yep.
And way to the front rower there.
Pretty versatile. Full back to the hooker.
He can play anywhere. I think that's a forward pass. And Eric has been inexperienced at hooker. And the player overran the ball and probably should have held it himself and just put the head down. But that's a let-off for Brothers. And chance to perhaps make something here with the extra man. Away now to Simpson. Simpson steps off the left foot.
Good manager.
Met in a good tackle by McCloskey, Temple and Wes Tanner. Here's Derby, man in the Aussie Rules Malone home to go away to Forbes. Very dangerous, sniping down the to Calvin Street touchline. Frost to distribute, away to Barry Leroy-Jones. Takes it up to only a metre or two short from halfway.
Back, saying, we want it.
Okay, let's see what they can conjure up here. Simpson to Derby. Derby juggles, hangs onto it. Met by Peterson. Okay, Tanner in it, the two combatants from before. Play it and mark it. Bobby Bell, the way to Liam Story. Story met in a chest-high tackle by Peterson, who gives him a bit of a cuff. Away to Troy Corey with Mason riding shotgun for him. Big kick might be too big unless they get the bounce. It bounces straight up in the air. Mason there. Can he pin him? Away goes McCluskey. Does well. Retrieves the ball about 7 metres into the field of play.
All of fish defenders.
Okay, Ken Brothers force a mistake here. Forbes and Mason involved in the first tackle. Peterson away to Temple. Temple goes himself, met by Alain Frost. Alain Frost, Peterson, very feisty mood today, Eric. Throws a dummy back to Temple again. Peterson and Temple's got it between themselves at the moment. Here we go again. Peterson from dummy half.
Will there be a stink on?
Drives it down. No Brothers winger at home. Hamilton and Rutledge return. And young bloke Graham in pursuit of Sticky Hamilton. And round Sticky up, and here comes Fleming to try and barrel him back another few metres. And goes on and on with the tackle, and is penalised. Oh! And it's on again here. Third blow of the match. Cummins and Tanner at the back. And nothing doing there, but Darren Fleming.
Better settle down, otherwise he'll be sent off.
And I think we might find West down to 11 men here. Fleming.
Otherwise he'll be sent off. Down.
Fleming should get 10 in the bin. Now Darren Fleming there has raced 50 metres, made a good tackle, and then and will possibly find himself with 10 in the bin for good measure, which give Brothers a two-man overlap, and you'd expect them
to capitalise. Yes.
You'd expect them to capitalise. Yes. Okay, so referee has his problems here at the moment. West's very, very fiery. I think they realise their best chance to win this game.
Christo's not going to send him.
Yeah, I think he will. He's got to. If Greg and Lagenbacker got 10, Darren Fleming's got to get 10 as well. He's got to get 10. And he has. Wes Tanner want to watch himself here, or Wes could, he might go too if he can't shut his mouth.
We see what's happened all the way along. Flemmo's led by example, but he needs to settle the players.
A bit of fire is one thing, Shane, but might be time now, 23 minutes to go in the first half to settle down and play a bit of footy. Right, here's Brothers, two-man overlap. Glenn Darby, one of Brothers' quickest players. Stretches them. Should be just a matter of holding the ball and then spinning it wide. We'll see what happens. Lee Lloyd would have been a forward pass. Young Rutledge does well to hang on to that one. All right, 11 against 13 here. Brothers swing it wide to Ronald Harch, 34-year-old veteran in his last game. He's met over the top by Wes Tanner. And Boogie Egan, who's on there as well at the moment, young Cameron Egan, away now through Corey, bad pass, and may have travelled forward. No, referee says it's cleaned up by Forbes. Away to Lee Lloyd Jones. Brothers look a bit disorganised. There's Barry. Barry drives the legs. 40 out from the West line. Last tackle, so West one more to survive the first onslaught from Brothers. Troy Corey steps, roosts it. Here's a bit of a test from McCluskey. He's got a bit of time though and takes it safely. Troy Corey follows his own kick through. Away now, West, the 11 of them, trying to run it out from their own line. There's Benny Warren up to his own 20-metre line. Peterson to Cameron Egan. West trying to use some fresh players while they're short-handed here. Ball comes loose from Cameron Egan, picked up by Forbes. Forbes throws the dummy. Brothers with their best chance of the match, 13 on 11. And a full set of 6. Okay, Rutledge away to Troy Corey. What can Brothers do here? To Frost. Frost goes through himself, down to the last line of defence, but no support. They got him short on the right. That's the way it goes. Ronnie Arch to Glenn Darby. This should be a try. Darby skips over a tackle and scores. Ryder Brothers, 4-all in the grand final. Shane, would you like to take us through that one?
You caught it very, very well there, Tommy. Yeah, 13 on 11, you must score. You must score. Silly play from Darren to go off the paddock, as you called there a couple of minutes ago. He's run 40 metres, a good tackle, committed to it, and then went on with it. You don't do those sorts of things in grand final.
Okay.
And allowed Brothers to get back, 4-all, kick to come.
West will shortly be back to 12 men, so they'll be young Greg Lagenbacker will be back on the field shortly, and they'll still be without Fleming. So Brothers really, I would imagine, would be looking for another 4 or 6 points before West get their full complement of players back. And of course, the other thing, Shane, is that this could play a fairly big role later in the game. The fact that they've been too short for 10 minutes in the first half. What do you think?
I think so, Tommy. Yes, a big factor. But by the same token, Brothers have got the breeze now. They really want to take a couple up and boot it downfield and play against 11 right on their line. Before West came out, 11 players made a simple mistake. Forbes regathered and try time. That's what Brothers need to do.
Okay, I think it was the younger Temple who missed Darby, but you can't really blame him. It was a big ask. All right, here's Troy Corey. Difficult kick, wind coming towards him. He'll have to start this one outside the left-hand upright. Very difficult kick. And a shocker. Shocker from Troy Corey.
Absolute Joe Cocker. Bad luck, Tim.
Okay, 4-all here. We're exactly halfway through the first half here at Solder Oval, and a very fiery 20 minutes it has been.
At the West of Old, 1 in, all in. That's been the call.
Okay.
Right back to the railways days. Lester Mana.
I think Brothers, I would expect Brothers to have the edge in fitness on West. They've got a couple of big men out there, West. Anyway, here's the kick-off. It's a big kick. Glenn Darby decides to field it and gives it to Barry. Barry Lee Lloyd Jones, met by another man with a nice haircut in Leslie Tiger. Away now to nobody. Eventually on to Bobby Bell. Referee says knock back. Okay.
Circus juggling act.
Bloody heart palpitation time there. Anyway, it's Ronnie Harch. Brings it out to about 40 metres out from the Brothers line. 10 short of halfway away to Cummins. Cummins met by Temple, and down low was Benny Warren. Benny Warren with a good tackle. Stanley with he's jumping him as well in the tackle there. Way to Troy Corey. Torpedo punt down to McCloskey. Does very well. Right in the corner. Returns it. Met by Story and Darby. And Mason over the top as well. Okay, here's Aikett. Met by Mason. And West will just be hoping to get through the next few minutes till they get two more players back. Away now to, I think it's Howard. Howard met by Bell and Alain Frost. And now Jones away to Temple. Temple to Boogie Egan. Boogie Egan. West keeping it in the hands, not going to kick, with 11 players trying to hold the ball every single moment they possibly can. They try to use their back line, but Big Lazy Tiger at inside centre. Drop ball there. And Brothers will get a scrum feed, although I think Brothers did knock it on, and I think that's what Damien Breen will say.
In for the punch over the top.
Wesley Tanner come in and give him one.
Going for the ball.
He did. Wesley Tanner give Glenn Darby one. So could it be 10 against 13? Could it be 10? I don't think referee Christensen would do that, but it could well be a penalty.
Penalty is wrapping up the ball. Is protesting. Protest too much. Going for the ball. Get away, West. Go away.
Get out of it, Wes. Well, smart work from Wesley Tanner. No time off there, so he's trying to chew up the time. Chew up a bit of time. Anyway, Brothers now with their chance with 11 against 13 to take advantage of this two-man overlap.
You know, any of the calls there, Tommy, from the set moves.
Okay, Frost, Harch, Barry Leroy-Jones.
Held by Peter Jones.
If he got paid by the metre, he'd be a rich man. I think Leroy-Jones way now through Corey to Simpson. Simpson to Bell. Run around move to Simpson. Intercepted by Benny Warren. Tried either end, I'd say there. But Benny Warren came up with probably a try-saver for the Panthers. Away now to Dean Temple. Dean Temple straight up the middle. And only 11 men out there at the moment for the Panthers. Here's Big Les Tiger. Big Les Tiger in the... has he got white boots on? Or just tape on him, I think?
He's got his last game out of it.
Okay, Big Les. Big Les away from dummy half. Temple has knocked the ball in. A simple mistake.
He should be used to that pitch out there, shouldn't he, Tommy? A-grade cricketer.
He spent a bit of time out there, Sully, but that one...
Should be used to that. Ooh, right at his feet and tumbles.
A simple error from Dean Temple. West, no sign of Lagenbacker coming out of the shed at this stage. So, Brothers, another opportunity. Lagenbacker will be back at any minute. Here's Corey from the scrum now to Simpson. Simpson to young Forbes. Young Forbes met by Ben Warren. A good low tackle. Rolls away now. Corey to Simpson. Simpson to Darby. Darby back in field. Good chance here for Brothers. Away to Alain Frost.
Brothers need a try.
Alain Frost met about 28 from the west line. Brothers, you can throw a T-tail over him at the moment, though. They don't look too well organised. Ronnie Harch. Straight at Leslie Tiger, and Leslie with a big shoulder charge.
A big papa.
And down went Ronnie. Big Les. Away now to Barry.
Oh, look for the inside.
And Leslie Tiger comes in, gives him one over the top.
And the chin.
Away down to Corey. Corey cuts out Cummins onto Simpson. Is Big Sticky Hamlin up from fullback. Short ball to Darby. Darby has it, he's on himself. And tries to throw it past the Story. Our referee says it's gone forward. Sticky Hamlin.
Oh, we'd like to see that.
Goes over to argue. I think Sticky's saying that one might have come off the Western Suburbs player. But it looked like a pretty fair call to me, Shane.
Yeah.
So,
Protest
dismissed.
the one.
And West will come away with the ball, presumably from the scrum, although Brothers put on a bit of a push. Temple fielded safely at the base. Away now to, I think that's McCloskey. McCloskey. West looked tired at the moment. And why not? Jones away to younger Temple. Temple younger, knocked over in a good tackle there by, I think it might be Alain Frost. Away to Graham. Far side of the paddock. Jones, a dummy half. They had more dummy halves today than you can poke a stick at. Wesley Tanner throws the ball away. Andrew Mason nearly got a glove on that one. Leon Ball up to Cummins. Knocked over by Cummins.
Down, Tractor's got him.
Okay, Wesley Tanner writhing in agony on the halfway line. Away now to Temple. Great ball inside the Big Les Tiger.
Good ball,
Knocked out by Corey. Ball comes loose. And what do we got here? Handover. Handover, says referee Christensen. Ronnie Harch, the veteran, in his last game. Leslie Tiger says, I don't care if it's your last game, I'll give you one to go on with.
Gone again.
And No respect for the veteran Ronald Arch there. Les Torres says, well, I won't see you again on the paddock, so I better give you a couple today. And
Welcome to the turf.
Big Les,
Big Silly.
a left and a right, give him one with each hand.
Over vigorous tackling if he got the judiciary, I think, Tommy. But a bit silly. They really need to play sensible football there, and he's come in with a big swinger, and the linesman on the far side saw it. So,
okay, we see both linesmen come in with their flags upright.
Too.
So
we're looking good with that flag.
They appear to be doing a above average job today, the touch judges, and they've had plenty of work to do in the first 25 minutes.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on proceedings.
Okay, so
the Wests all fired up. A little bit of venom gone out now with 11 on 13, but as Craig Reithmuller gets up to come on to the subby.
So both sides having a bit of a breather here at the moment, and they've earned it. They've had to run, tackle, punch. All the disciplines of rugby league have been on offer here so far. Jog to the sin bin, a few of them, and back.
Being a punting man, Tom, I would say that this lead with this breeze, 4 all, is not enough for Brothers. They need another try, and it can probably a penalty. They need to go in at half time with at least a 12-4, otherwise Dean Temple and the boys will pump hell out of it and put Brother under a lot of pressure, and it's very difficult against the wind to run and score from inside your own half.
Expert commentary there from former Brothers legend, Brothers captain coach and rugby union stalwart, recently retired from the rugby union
I got
game.
one left, I think, Tommy.
There's a scoop for your viewers, possibly one more year.
Well, next year I'll be 50, so I sort of almost.
Okay, play resumes here. It's Lee Lloyd Jones as Wes Tanner comes off that tape knee. Appears to be giving him some curry. Okay, here's Cummins over the advantage line. Here's Fleming back on the field. Lagenbach is back on the field as well. So we're back to 13 against 13. Alain Frost to Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell goes straight through. Bobby Bell puts a boot into Forbes.
Oh, it's gone for.
It's gone begging probably a certain try.
Shakes his head and brilliant offload there. One hand round behind the defence end.
Reminiscent of a Bundaberg version of Arthur Beetson there, the beautiful ball from Bobby Bell, and onto the chest of Forbes, but I think he saw I think he had the try scored before he caught the ball. Anyway, now West back to 13, and they bring it away to the quarter line. Jones, the incumbent dummy half, away to I think it's Reithmuller. Makes some good yardage too. West go back onto the open side to Dean Temple. Dean Temple to the other Temple. Temple to Leslie Tiger. Leslie Tiger with a good run. Playing very wide in attack. Les away now to Dean Temple. Shapes the kick away to Reithmuller, I think again.
Yeah, tackled by the soap.
Okay. Jones to Dean Temple. Dean Temple spirals one to the far side to Forbes, who appears to be on the. Well, he's playing on the wing there momentarily. Anyway, Temple followed his own kick down and effected a very good tackle away now to Barry Lee Lloyd Jones, and Lee pumps the legs up to about 30 out from his own line. Okay, not much doing here at the moment. Cummins just takes it forward and almost gets away from the tackle of Temple. Tries to play the ball, and experience there from Craig Cummins. Milked a penalty.
Tempo shakes his head and said, I couldn't get up. Silly.
Of course, the player is supposed to regain his feet before he attempts to play the ball. I don't think Craig did that on that occasion, but end result, a blue and white penalty.
Old Mother Brown cow.
Okay, here's Forbes. With that drop punt style of kick again, Aussie rule style, is Barry.
Oh, the tractor.
Met by Boogie Egan.
Tempo in there again.
Troy Corey comes down the blind side. Down the blind side, Troy Corey inside to Ronald Harch. Ronald Harch met solidly by Temple.
In ball there on ball there.
And away now, Troy Corey steps the big man there. Sends the ball away to Bob to Cummins. The ball comes loose. And it's a double knock on. I think it'll be a Western Suburbs feed. Leslie Tiger with the big shoulder charge on Craig Cummins and forced the error. So West will come up with the ball. We've got about 11 minutes to go till the half-time adjournment.
11 to go, 4 all. Tommy, pretty exciting sort of stuff here. The next try before half-time, if there is one, could decide the fate of the match.
Okay, there you have it from expert commentary today from Shane Sullivan. Away now from the scrum, away to Lagenbacher. He's pretty fresh. He's just had 10 minutes to cool off.
And a cup of coffee.
Away now to Boogie Egan down the blind. Doesn't go to him though. It's Benny Warren, I fancy.
Yeah.
Who is met by Mason and Alan Frost again, doing a power work. Frost again, and Bell.
Loving his stuff. Frosty must be up to about 30 tackles. Go on now, but he'll get up.
Okay, Fleming.
Carter down by Bobby. Good stuff.
Bell and Cummins. Away now comes Eric Peterson. Peterson gets it back to Big Fleming. Big Fleming is met by, I think it's Leroy Jones.
And Frost again.
Frosty having a barnstormer. Away now to Temple. Temple wide to Lagenbacher. Lagenbacher held by Simpson. Gets away a good pass to Benny Warren. And a changeover. That's 6. Bit of an arm wrestle here at Solar Oval. 4 points apiece. Approaching half-time. Here's Rutledge.
Go, Sobby.
Oh, might have been a bit of nonsense dummy half. Leroy Jones met by Eric Peterson and Craig Reithmuller. Who's next? Looks like Ronnie Harch. Ronnie Harch straight up the middle, met by Dean Temple and Eric Peterson. Brothers still just shy of halfway.
Here we go.
Away to Simpson. Simpson to Darby. 2 former Kepnock schoolboy teammates. Glenn Darby met by Fleming. Put down. Bad play of the ball. Simpson, however, keeps it alive. Gets away to Timmy Prosser. Timmy Prosser to Corey. Cummins. Cummins. Straight up the middle. 5th tackle. Brothers about 30 metres out. They'll probably use some sort of kick.
Snowball, is it?
Okay, the big Andrew Walker special.
Cross Forbes, he's there. He's going to bounce in midfield.
Ben Warren, he's pretty safe. Met by Forbes. And West about 10 metres out from their own try line. Here's Lagenbacher to young Graham. Graham met by Frost again.
Having a bottle of a game.
Doing a lot of defence. Misses that one, however, and it's Rutledge called upon to make the tackle, the winger. Now they work the blind side again, and I think
inside the 10.
I think he might be saying he wasn't marked up correctly, or inside the 10, one of the two, and West come away with a penalty.
8 minutes to go, Tommy. There we go, a little short kick. West want to get inside Brothers half and put the big snowball up.
Okay, it's a tricky breeze, of course, as it always is here at Solar Oval. Good value, the high ball. We'll see what happens. Brothers will be aiming to keep them down around about this section of the paddock. Reithmuller met by Timmy Prosser. You can't miss him. He's got more bandages on him than bloody Farlap, Shane.
Come on. Yeah.
And here's ball. Ball brushes away from Craig Cummins. Brushes away from Ronnie Harch, the 2 retirees. Combined for a missed tackle each there. Now it's Dean Temple. Dean Temple to Leslie Tiger. It's gone backwards, but Les slow to dive on it. Mason's got it on the toe. This is play on. This is play on, but Greg Lagenbacher back there to field it. Mason chases him across field. Greg's got a bit too much toe for him though. Over to the far side, and Simpson finally wraps up Greg Lagenbacher. West 10 short of halfway with another set of 6. And away, a mistake from Cameron Egan.
47 to go. Brothers need to score off this one, don't they, Tommy?
Well, it'd certainly be handy, Shane.
Yeah.
But a lot of water still to pass under the bridge here. But good attacking opportunity for Brothers. Full set of 6.
6 minutes to go.
In West Territory.
They use up their 5 or their 6 and don't score. They put the ball in the air and hopefully give West a deal of a time to come off their own line.
We see passing below us here, West Tanner with an ice pack on that knee, and he looks like he won't be back. Here's Glenn Darby, taken high by Luke McCloskey. But eventually they halt his progress. Comes away on the grandstand side to Lee Lloyd Jones. Lee wrestles his way to the 20-metre line. That's tackle 2 for Brothers. Away now to Troy Corey. Troy Corey to Ashley Simpson. Simpson, long ball to Forbes. Forbes rounds his man, gives it to Rutledge on the inside, and the big number 8, the big winger for Western Suburbs, Darren Fleming.
And Forstiera.
Forstiera. He's either a great cover defender or he's
Lurking.
bludging on the wing. Which one do you think, Shane?
You called it, Tommy.
Anyway, penalty Brothers. Leroy Jones, 10 out from the line. Here's a chance for Brothers to maybe extend or gain the lead for a start. Away through Corey. Corey to Big Craig Cummins. Stopped in his tracks, and applause from the Western Suburbs players there. The man was Temple. Temple. Anyway, back to the offence, and it's away to Forbes. Forbes will score, but no, he will not score. It's called forward. And from here, I'd have to say that looked like a pretty good call. A pretty good call. I think that one did look marginally forward, so a chance slips through the fingers of the Brothers team there.
I'd like to see that.
Without the benefit of the replay, we can't tell, but the referee was in very good position.
Great visionary.
And scrappy scrum. Comes out the back now to Temple. Temple finds a penalty for Brothers being inside the 10, so West will
4 to go, Tommy.
relieve the pressure. They go towards the far side, into the breeze, with the kick over into the family area where we saw a couple of very unfamily-like incidents a couple of weeks ago.
Aussie rules, see?
A couple of Aussie rules players.
Tractor. Drags him down.
Lee Lloyd with the tackle on his opposite number there, Reith Mullen. The next man taking it forward is Leon Ball. Leon Ball makes about 12 metres, and a shocking play the ball. Back to Eric Peterson. Eric Peterson on the blind side to Craig Reithmuller. Reithmuller wrapped up about 35 out from the Brothers line. Long ball to Temple. Long ball to his brother. And they got a bit of a set play on here. Throws the dummy, but Ronnie Harch drills him towards the sideline. Now West away to Dean Temple. Dean Temple looking for options. There are none. Tackle yourself. Their kicker.
Get off him, mate, though.
Last tackle for West. Here's Peterson. Peterson grabs it into the in-goal area. Steve Hamilton watches it.
Oh, good shepherding there, Hamo.
And
Good shepherding.
West attempting to either A, score a try, or B, get another set of 6, but Steve Hamilton able to comfortably escort that one over the dead ball line. Here's Timmy Prosser.
Played under 18s and reserves and A grade. Timmy, good display.
Alain Frost to Leroy Jones. Very good in the first half. Forward dominated game so far. Away to Rutledge. Rutledge scoots out a dummy half. And away from Tiger. And away from Egan. Gets the ball back to the right foot. Push for the corner. McCluskey across. And gets him by one ankle. Frost with a quick play of the ball. Penalty Brothers.
Penalty Brothers.
But
2 to go.
nearly a sin-winnable offence there, but Frost with the tap. What a first half he's had. Away to skipper Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell put down in front of the Western Suburbs goalposts.
Open the blind side up.
Frost to Simpson. Simpson away to Glenn Darby. Glenn Darby away from Temple. Keeps the ball alive. Cummins towards
2 to go.
the West goalpost. 2 minutes on the clock.
Western Suburbs defence saying get out of here for the scoreboard side.
Okay, comes away to Troy Corey. Troy Corey out to Simpson. Simpson to Forbes this time. He muffs it again. Has the ball gone back? Oh, he gets a try.
Ball going backwards, yes.
And I think it's Ashley Simpson, I fancy.
Yes.
But certainly every time Glenn Forbes has handled the ball today, it's looked like a chance for Brothers. On that occasion, the ball appeared to spill loose, go backwards. Ashley Simpson picked the ball up and has scored for Brothers. So they will take a lead of some description into the half-time break. Comments from ex-Brothers captain coach Shane Cyclone Sullivan.
Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, if 1 minute ago, the conversion from out wide, that was what Brothers needed. Just a little bit of bloody magic there by Glenn Forbes. Very, very, very underrated player. Because he's a left-hander, he seems to be awkward, but he certainly set that play up. And Simo, when the ball went back, looped around and in the corner. Great play, brothers. 8-4, kick to come.
Another very difficult conversion attempt here for Troy Corey, and if he can take any heart at all, it's that he can't probably hit this one as bad as he hit the last one.
The last one's a shocker.
Absolute shock. We might have to edit that one out of the tape.
The grandchildren weren't like that.
Okay. There is the siren.
Brothers walk off early.
So we're looking for a bonus 2 points here for brothers. 8 points to 4 the score. As we speak, Troy Corey lining up right on the far touchline. And you'd have to have him about 100 to 1, Shane, I think.
Yeah.
But certainly it'd be a bonus if he can put this one over. Here we go. We'll know in a minute. And the ball falls off the mound. No need to call timeout.
If I were the Western Suburbs, I'd start walking now. Walk right over the paddock. What are they doing there? They can't do anything. Just start walking.
All right.
I think that's it. Clemo's read my mind. The boys walk off.
Okay, here we go. Troy Corey
Set a little bit of confusion in his head.
moves in, strikes the ball, and it's another shocker. Another shocker.
Another Joey.
So we'll take a break here at Solder Oval with brothers leading at half time by 8 points to 4. Come out, eh? Okay, welcome back for the second half. We've had some half-time entertainment, a few of the spectators bluing in the crowd here to the strains of the Righteous Brothers playing over there with the Tanners. They've been inspired by the annex on the field, and Wes obviously coming out trying to unsettle the Favourites brothers, and it appeared to work certainly to some extent. I'll just get some comments just before play resumes here from ex-Brothers legend Shane Cyclone Sullivan.
Yeah, thanks, Tommy. Yes, been down the sheds at half time. Didn't get in the actual shed to ignite or excite too many players. I did speak to Michael O'Brien, and he said that the tactics of West have worked to put brothers off their game, and he thinks that if brothers can overcome that, they'll win by 16. I spoke to Peter Hamilton, another player in both camps, brothers and West, and he said that he'd like to get on West, but he didn't have any money. His wife's got it all. Second half. Ready to go.
Okay, things in readiness here at Solder Oval. The last 40 minutes, brothers holding a slender 4-point majority at this stage. Referee Rod Christensen says, let's go, boys. And the kick goes down to Troy Corey. Troy Corey away to big Craig Cummins. Craig hits it up to the 20-metre line. He's met in a good tackle and driven back by Craig Reithmuller. Okay, Frost now away to Lee Lloyd Jones. Lee met high by Darren Fleming and underneath by a player who appears to have hurt himself in the tackle. I think it's the big Leon Ball. Here's Ronnie Hart, his last 40 minutes of football. Away he goes, the champion. But Leslie Tiger has taken it upon himself to try and sort Ronnie out today. Here's Steve Hamilton. Quietish first half. Injects himself though. I think Ben Elan might have said, Sticky, try and get yourself a bit more involved in the second half. Here we go now, Troy Corey. Troy Corey, little bunt over the top to the winger there. I think it's... Sorry? Rowan Graham. Playing on the wing. Away now to young McCloskey. Young McCloskey met by Frost for his 54th tackle of the match. Away now to Boogie Egan. Boogie Egan met by that man again. Don't need to tell you who it is, with assistance from Craig Cummins. Away now, long ball to Craig Reithmuller. Craig Reithmuller put down 10 short of the halfway mark. Away now from dummy half goes Peterson. Good searching kick which will find touch. About 25 metres out from the brothers' line. So
that'll be the tactics employed by the Western Suburbs. They've got a couple of good kickers in there. Peterson from dummy half, Dean Temple and his brother. They'll just keep drilling away. It's always better to get a kick of 40 metres and have your forwards tire themselves out.
Okay, so Brothers with possession here. Was showing their hand early that they're going to try and use this still fairly strong breeze. Brothers going slightly downhill though, away to Glenn Darby in the 5/8 position. Right, he's met in a good low tackle by the Temple, younger Temple. Here's Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones, met by 3 including McCloskey, who come in and swung his arm. Dean Temple playing at fullback, McCloskey up in the line, so we'll see whether that's permanent. Juggling the ball there was Bell, and Rod Christensen really stripped it, Shane.
Yes. Yeah, can't do that. He juggled it there early and the player came over the top. Fleming, go away. Bit silly. Penalty's been awarded. You can't change the decision.
Okay, here's Forbes.
Fleming comes to the blind side. Get on the open.
Which is also the grandstand side. Rutledge spinning board to Alan Frost. Here's the captain looking for the group and local double as skipper Bobby Bell. Frost, exemplary service from dummy half, away to Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones. The marker got across to chop him off and hurt him. Leon Ball has stung Lee Lloyd, but he's tough. He'll get up. Away now through Corey to the veteran Ronnie Harch. Ronnie Harch met by, I think that is Leon Ball again and Big Leslie Tiger. Okay, West hitting hard early in the second stanza. Simpson to Hamilton. In the way from a high shot from Leslie Tiger. Away to Glenn Darby. He's away for a tackle. Here go Brothers towards the goalpost. West going a bit too high instead of putting the man on the ground. Frost now away to Troy Corey. Troy Corey drifts right. Throws past to Andrew Mason, who had a defender right on top of him. Here's the last. Will they use the hands or the air?
Where's he going to run?
Corey runs himself, and that's the end of the section. West will come away with the ball, and there's a player hurt. I think it's Big Reith Muller. Anyway, play goes on. Benny Warren on the far side, tackled by Frost for his 65th tackle of the afternoon. Away now to Jones. Met in a good strong tackle there by the skipper, Bobby Bell. Now it's Peterson. Peterson away from dummy half, met in a good tackle by Big Stanley Cummins. Stanley pushed away by Peter Jones. Now it comes out to Reith Muller. That's Craig Reith Muller. And they're 30 metres out from their own line. Peterson from dummy half. And won't find touch. Hamilton takes it on his own 20-metre line. And away he goes to McCloskey. A good don't argue from Sticky there. Oh, it's on again here. Penalty, Brothers. Stolen ball.
You can't do that. They attack the ball, they're attacking the head, they're going high. You can't do that. You've got to expect some penalties.
West think they're, I think West think they're playing Super League rules here, Shane. They keep going and stripping the ball, and can't do that in Bundaberg.
Different ball game here.
Okay. Unique style of football here at Solar Oval. Not the game you see on TV. Here's Lee. He's met by Howard initially, Fleming. A posse of Western Suburbs defenders. Away now to Corey. Corey to Stanley Cummins. Stanley Cummins, centre field. He's grasped by Peter Jones. Now away from Frost to Corey to Simpson. They run the angles again. Simpson has a bit of a dip himself. Tackle on the sideline. Away now to Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell straightens the play and tries to get West back peddling. Can he get a good quick play the ball? Can't do so. Okay. All right, Frost from dummy half towards the corner. He'll go into touch here. No, spins it back inside to Rutledge. Oh, Jones, it's off his knee, I think, but it's gone dead. First good chance of the second half, Shane. Two Brothers.
Still was there, but they unfortunately right at the knees of young Barry Lee and talk closer. Sorry. Shane? Yeah. Too far away. All right, sorry. Here we go. Big Howard carts it up. Ronnie Harch underneath. Offload.
Make it far side. All right. Still no change to half-time score. Here's Big Les. Still going strong, Les. Early in the second half, and I think we've got a high shot. He's called something. I think it might be a high shot. He's talking to Brothers. He's pointing to his chest. I think it'll be a penalty, Wes.
Yeah. The first high shot from Brothers all day, and they get penalised for it.
Okay, here's Temple. Out towards the family area.
Hordes of people over there.
There's a crowd of about 12 over there in the family area today. BRL success story. Here's Tiger. Fired up today, Big Les. Haven't seen that since out the front of the pie shop a couple of years ago. Here's Howard inspired, and West charging towards the brothers' line.
Yeah, the wounded Panther.
Okay, here's Temple. Temple inside. Good tackle from Bell down low. Ball goes away though to Howard. Howard towards the sticks. Met by three brothers men there. Good chance for West. Can brothers hold them off their own line? Plenty of overlap here. Comes out. They should score. They should score. Lagenbacker to Benny Warren. Forbes has got him. They drove him over the touchline. And good sliding defence there from the brothers' backs.
Sticky Hamlin comes over and congratulates them.
Forbes, he's about 6 stone soaking wet in an army great coat, but he was able to drive Benny Warren over the line there, and West looked to have an overlap, but the brothers just slid across.
Yeah, they crabbed a bit, I think, Tommy. They crabbed a bit, and that's why they end up in the touch.
Okay, so a good chance there for West, unable to take it. So one good chance each to open the second stanza. 8 minutes gone here. Away to Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones. He's tackled by the inspired Les Tiger. But a match longer, Les can keep going at this clip, but at the moment, playing well for West. Away now to big Stanley Cummins. Stanley Cummins, Rascal low, tackled by, couldn't see who it was, Benny Warren, always goes low. Bobby Bell takes his yards up the middle, flicks a little backhander out, and it comes along the brothers' line to Corey. Corey to, here's Sticky in from the back. Darby, though, tosses one out to the winger, Rutledge.
Soapy, didn't expect that. Don't expect all those, old mate.
Spilt the pill, and brothers appeared to have a few options, but maybe Glenn did not take the right one. So West 6 tackles in the brothers' territory, and
half hour to go in the grand final.
31 minutes. So this one looks like it's going to go to the wire. It's not going to be a cakewalk. West's playing above themselves at the moment. Temple, long spiral pass to Lagenbacker. Benny Warren on the angle. Decoy gets on the outside, throws it to winger Simon Aiken. Aiken gets away! He gets away from Simpson, who comes again, and luckily for brothers that he did. West on a rollie. McCloskey, the old gridiron play, tries to go over the top, can't do so. To get in the end zone, couldn't do it. Away now to, I think that's Warren. West with all their troops out on the right-hand side of the paddock. They go back to the blind, however. Dean Temple on the inside. There's a knock-on from West. I think there's a knock-on from West.
Oh, blind side open right up.
And they had brothers on the rack, and they were just starting to turn the handle, but fortunately, an error.
Let off the brothers.
Brothers finding it difficult to get field position here.
Andrew Mason.
Playing against the strong breeze. Mason packs in at lock. I don't know where Ronnie Harch is, but anyway.
Harch is in the second row.
Harch is in the second row, we think. Away the ball comes to Barry Lee Lloyd-Jones. We know where he is. It's usually taking the ball up. Yeah.
Go the tractor.
And it comes to the blind side. There he is, the veteran. In his last game, Ronald Harch. And don't know where Leslie Tiger was that time, but been following Ronnie around. Here's Bobby Bell. Met low by Temple. A good tackle from Temple the younger. Away now from Frost. Corey, little chip kick. Oh, well fielded on the half volley by Rowan Graham. Long ball. Bit risky, but found McCloskey. Frost misses him with the ankle tap. Now he brings it up to...
Somebody's down.
And we'll have a spell here, which will give us a chance.
He's done well, unconscious.
We'll give a chance to get some expert comments from our expert commentator today, Shane Sullivan. How have you seen the first 10 minutes?
Very, very, very hard. Typical grand final. I can remember the old days and brothers and natives. We clashed on many, many occasions, and natives got over the top of me. But here today, the western suburbs, calling on all their defensive powers, their attacking powers. In the background, I look down, it's Brett Temple, is it? Unconscious. He's hit his head pretty hard on that cricket pitch area, and there's a bit of concern over him. but I see the brothers come back with the water. They're going to rally and say, we've got them in their half for the first time this half, 29 to go, we must consolidate. We must consolidate.
Okay, some well-chosen words there from Sully, who has announced just an hour or so ago that he is going around for one more season of rugby union to celebrate his 50th birthday next year. Okay, we've got a bit of a slack period here. We've got boys
warming up on the bench,
sucking in the big ones.
Where's Tina?
And young Temple looks as though he'll have to come from the field. And Wes Tanner, who we thought was counted out in the first half, and Dean Spicer as well.
It's marvellous what that strapping can do. Marvellous what that strapping can do. Where's Tanner? And we're just focusing on Wes now. This plastic strapping they've got these days, Tommy. It's good for veterans, isn't it?
Well, it seems to be, Shane. You know a little more about that than me.
Marvellous.
Going into your
absolutely marvellous.
45th season of football next year.
And not a scar on my body. On my brain.
We'll leave that one to you to form your own opinion, folks. Okay, we're back on the air here. We've had a short delay, had a bit of a drink, and Temple coming from the field.
Disneyland.
He went in pretty low, into a low tackle, and I'd say he's probably copped the knee to the scon, and probably doesn't know where he is at the moment.
I'll tell him about the win or lose tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. Howard met in a good tackle by Bobby Bell. The two front rowers from Brothers combined in a good solid tackle. Here's West now, come away through, I think it's Reith Muller.
Yes. They've had a chance to regroup, talk tactics. Go out in the backs.
Two retirees, Harch and Cummins, made that tackle. Here's Fleming up the middle of the ruck, met by Lee Lloyd and Bobby Bell.
Again.
Plugging up the middle of the ruck there. Here we come now, Temple to Rowan Graham, who's come closer to the action. Away, good ball to Ben Warren, but an equally good tackle from Ashley Simpson. Ashley Tupaia Simpson. Big kick from Brothers. Think you should let it bounce, mate. Don't let it bounce. Stacks on the mill, up they go, Aussie rule style. And off each other, they say, and off a West player. Brothers have come to the 20. Frost is there already. He's looking for a runner. Who can he find? We should have gone. Anyway, here's the skipper. Skipper makes 7 metres. Frost at dummy half to Barry Lee Lloyd Jones. 12 minutes gone. Second stanza. Solar Oval, 1997 grand final. The last for that man, Ronald Harch. He's met by his shadow today. Les Tiger is just...
He's nemesis.
He's trying to give Ronnie a real good send-off here this afternoon. One that'll remember. Ball inside Story. Graham comes up with it. A bit too fancy in their own half there, brothers. Tiger walks it forward. He's tired now, I think, the big fella.
Chasing Ronnie Harch all day.
Oh, he would be tired doing that, I imagine. Here's Greg Lagenbecker, met by the winger Rutledge. Flies it back to Peterson. To Dean Temple, to Craig Reithmuller. Tackle by Frost, it's his 88th tackle of the afternoon. Away now to inside the Dean Temple. Dean Temple pirouettes. Away now to Wesley Tanner, who's coughed it.
Spread 2 metres long on the sideline. You've got to be on the paddock, you can't be over here on the sideline with us, eh, Tommy?
Lovely pirouette there from Dean Temple.
Yes. 4 years of ballet school, I believe.
Money well spent by the looks of that move there. Anyway, upshot of it all is Wesley Tanner's dropped it. Here it comes to Sticky Hamilton, the last of the Hamiltons playing football in Bundaberg.
Yeah. Inside the team. Where's going?
The last of the dynasty of Hamiltons who've graced Solar Oval.
Can he put another trophy on his mother's cabinet bench?
We'll know in about 26 minutes' time as Forbes, after the scrum, offside infringement from the scrum, finds a touch and Richard the Lionheart puts the flag up. Away we go now. Here's Barry Lee Lloyd Jones. He takes it forward, met by Leslie Tiger. Leslie Tiger's done some tackling today. Anyway, here's Frost to Bobby Bell. Tireless Bobby Bell. Takes it forward. Gets a centimetre into Western Suburbs territory. Now to Troy Corey. Troy Corey.
Jinx.
Actually jinx and goes pretty well nowhere. Right, in fact, he's taken behind the halfway line. Darby says, let's go forward. And he does, and makes 10 metres. He's over the 40-metre line. Brothers bring it to the grandstand side. Simpson. Hamilton. Right into Fleming. And Fleming takes him in a high tackle. Last tackle. Brothers not really in scoring position. Frost. Tackle. Flicks it out the back. Good work. Away to Corey. He'll put the shoe to it. And he's kicked it pretty well backwards. Play on here for Brothers. They'll try and field it. Wester got it. Here's Warren with an opportunity. Tackled by Story.
Bit of indecisiveness there from Brothers.
Yes.
And West might capitalise on that.
Wesley Tanner. How's that knee stand up? He springs up like an 18-year-old off the ground. Plays the ball. Here's Benny Warren, I think it is. Copybook tackle from Troy Corey it was. Now here come West. Fleming. Right, met solidly by Bell and Lloyd Jones. Front rows, here's Peterson. I think he's held up right in the jaws of the goalposts. Chance for West. Brothers must one more. Here'll come the kick. Little toe poke. Hamilton watches it. I think it's good. Dead. Sticky, his heart rate's gone up to about 210.
Tempo, get away.
Fine judgment there from Sticky Hamilton.
Great judgment. Is he the lad that ran at the Toowoomba races that day?
I think he has been known to go down the straight at the Toowoomba races.
Fine judgment.
And I believe he's a colt, not a gelding. Anyway, away it comes to, I think that's Cummins. Cummins in possibly his last game.
What's Stanley doing, Tom?
I think he's having a few years off and then playing Northern Districts.
Oh, good to go. Let's settle on his millions that he's made out of football and hasn't punted away.
He's invested wisely. Okay. Now, we've got see Brett Corey back out on the paddock. He's been off for some time.
Swayed in bandages.
Okay, here's Ronnie Hart. Ronnie Hart's a veteran. Leslie Tiger says, come here, Ronnie. Doesn't get him, though. Leroy Jones up the middle. Both teams playing without any real purpose here at the moment.
That hurt his shoulder.
Okay, Leslie Tiger springs out a marker. Oh, he swung an elbow at Troy Corey. And if he had hit him, he would have broke his jaw. But fortunately for Troy Corey, he missed. So Les comes for a spell. Away to Reithmuller. Reithmuller tackled low by Cummins. Over the top was
I'd say
Bobby Bell.
Brothers will be penalised here for inside the 10 off this next play.
Warren it is. Warren playing the ball short of the halfway mark. No score in the second half here. Temple has a run himself.
Oh, Bobby Bell.
A little dart, will-o'-the-wisp dart up the middle. And he's lost the ball.
Lost it. Great stuff from the captain of the year, player of the year, family player of the year, club man of the year. What else? What other accolades can we give him?
Barman of the year, perhaps.
Barman of the year. What a great bar steward he's been. 8-4, 22 to go.
Okay, real arm wrestle here in the second half. No one's been able to assert their authority, and I have to say, Shane, it's been a very even game of football.
Very even, yes. Very even game of football here.
It's going to be one in the last 20.
Yes.
And we'll see who the fittest side is. If they lose Dean Temple, that'd be a crushing blow for the Panthers.
Looks like a knee, is it? No. Temple. He'll keep playing.
We just have a look at the bench. The benches below us here. We've got Big Leslie Tiger having a well-earned spell. And Luke McCloskey's there. Young Howard's there. Temple, Brett Temple's there. Anyway.
Concussion, Derby. Cops a bit.
Okay, here's a veteran in his last game, Ronald Harch. Brothers desperate to send him out a winner. Looking for his 8th local grand final victory here this afternoon. Frost to Bell. Not much room to work with there. Bell looks to put the ball out, but they put him on the big wheel there and tip him over. Here's Corey. Corey looking pretty fresh. The fresh legs make some good meterage there for the brothers. Here's way to his brother Troy. Troy steps off the right foot. Met high by Boogie Egan. Last tackle for brothers. The crowd start to find their voice
Simo, a bit of dive.
Simo, the big Andrew Walker. It's gone nowhere though. Down it comes. Brothers will get it. Forbes, kick it again, son. Put it on the shoe again. Simpson. And, it comes, sprays loose again.
Oh,
hand over.
Call it, hand over. And a bit of panic there by the brothers. A couple there done on the 6th.
Here go the crowd. They find their voice below us here as Benny Warren heads over on the Kelvin Street side.
That's Ronnie Hart's underneath. Here they go. Temple not hurt at all.
Away on the far side to Ake at the winger. He's away. You do. That man Frost for his 98th tackle of the afternoon.
He's going for his century.
And away now through Peterson. Peterson.
He's going to run.
Tailed by Barry Lee Lloyd Jones. Away to Wesley Tanner, the veteran Wesley Tanner. Met by Story, but
Over the top.
he'll play it only 20 out from the brothers' line. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Temple. What'll he do? He'll have a dip himself. Troy Corey dives at him like a soccer goalkeeper. Can't make the tackle. Here's Fleming, the captain. Inside ball, there's a try. There's a try to big Leon Ball. Oh, how easy was that, Shane?
How easy was that? Magic ball from Flemo. Magic ball from Flemo.
Well, Fleming just ran at the fence, turned the ball inside, and Leon Ball had...
He's down, something's happened, they called for the...
Leon Ball had fresh air on either side of him. And...
drifted the open Flemo. And slick ball back on the inside.
And you or I probably could have run over and scored that one. Shane, he was...
Or even Russell Heritage. Peter Jones comes off for a spell.
Jones is off.
It's about 10 minutes to go. This will put the...
Should give West the lead.
Yeah.
A 2-point lead here to West, provided, of course, Dean Temple can convert the try. And I'll tell you what, you'd put your money on him. He's right in front of the posts.
20 to go. There's still time for both sides to annex this grand final. I see Leon's dad over there in the background yelling, in the red hat, yelling, "Go, my son, my good thing."
Okay.
Righto. Back to the action after Darian Fleming, his miracle ball on the inside to give Leon Ball the try. As Temple steps up and back. Tommy, have another putt.
Okay, here's Dean. Said he'd kick his mother for 2 points. And over she goes. 10-8. Brothers have 19 minutes to retrieve the situation. They've got plenty of time. It's certainly not panic stations yet, but imperative, I think, that they are the next try scorer in this game. West could get out to an 8-point lead. That might be a different story. Okay, let's see what Brothers can do. Plenty of encouragement from the crowd. There's the kickoff. Difficult kick to handle. Bounces nicely for Dean Temple. Dean Temple met solidly by Reddy Corey. Corey Brett away down to Reith Muller. Reith Muller met by Brett Corey again, and Bobby Bell lends some assistance. Away now to, I think that's a try scorer. Ball. Leon Ball.
Stanley's over the top, just up there.
Stanley, Cummins over the top, and the two retirees combine again. Hutch and Cummins. Away Peterson says, let's use the breeze. Bounces nicely for Sticky Hamilton. Sticky with the punt return there, and a good job too. Rutledge. Forward he goes, over the halfway mark. West firing up though, defending well at the moment. Here's Bell. Bell goes forward.
In good yardage.
Met by Tanner. Here's Lee Lloyd Jones.
It's great yardage there from the brothers with the ball. Quick play the ball.
Frost says I'll have a dip. Oh, give it inside to Glenn Darby. And Glenn Darby. A good attack from Brothers.
Never say die.
Last tackle. Can they retrieve it immediately? Away it comes to Corey. Corey. Oh, the shoot for Simpson. Simpson leads the race. I think he's gone dead and go. He's gone dead.
Have a look. Simo's after him.
Ashley thinks he scored.
The linesman on this side.
Just went about a half metre too far. Simpson certainly led the chase there, but Touch and go, unfortunately.
Down, 17 minutes to go. West, 10-8.
Low-scoring grand final. Here it is, Benny Warren. I wonder if he's moved into the pack. All right, here we go now with Cameron Egan. Cameron Egan met by Simpson. And Brett Corey is the one who finishes the tackle off. Now away,
Stuff here from Westies.
Temple. They're 10 short of halfway. Tanner. Tackle by Simpson. Peterson, Temple. Temple Dean. Away to Reith Muller. Reith Muller tackled by Cummins.
Got a Harch out there.
Cummins and Arch, two retirees. Combine again. Away to Temple, who's knocked the ball on. And two very uncharacteristic errors today from Dean Temple. So it'll be a handover. Brothers. Both sides look a little tired. Away to Bell. He goes forward and thought about popping it back to Alain Frost. Beside, hang on to it. Away now through Corey. Corey to Leroy Jones. Leroy Jones. Drives to his legs. And Big Les Tiger comes over to
just missed by a little bit.
finish it off. Okay, Rutledge to Cummins. Cummins
Come on, Stanley.
tries to come out the other side, but he's wrapped up. West got their tails up here at the moment, trying to defend it. The 2-point lead. Here's Rutledge. He finds a bit of space in the middle.
Great scintillating stuff. This is what should have happened in the first couple of minutes.
Brothers.
Sticky. Bit of magic. Oh,
It's up for West player. Will it be 6 to go? No.
He's called. No.
I don't think so. Harch, but Brothers with man over on the far side. Forbes. Inside to Story. Looking for it.
Here we go. What's on
Try. Corey, West tired. Can they hang on? There goes the kick into the in goal again. Can they pin him? Can they pin him? Troy Corey's got him. And Brothers will try to turn the screws here with back-to-back sets of 6. West are tired.
They are tired.
They look the tighter of the sides at the moment, but it's still a matter of getting over that try line.
They're still in front though, Tommy the old Panther. They'll just slow things down, 15 to go, 10-8 in front. They'll want to force an error here. They need to G up a bit, give the old Panther call.
I think win, lose or draw, I think Captain Darren Fleming will be pretty happy with their effort today. Rutledge, it's a booming drop kick. It's gone back to the halfway line. Here goes at Jones, and Jones is equal to the task.
Win a manly player.
Equal to the task. Here's Frost. Distributing away to Leroy Jones. Leroy Jones up the middle of the ruck.
The middle, oh, another.
Big Leslie Tiger with those bloody elbows flailing away. Missed him again. Over to Cummins. Cummins in his last game. Trying to inspire his teammates to greater effort here. Away to Corey. Corey goes to the line. Looks for a run. A long ball to Forbes. Forbes in some space, but the winger's not outside him. And Graham makes a good tackle. Here's Bell. Bell goes towards the try line.
Very good. Oh, inches short.
A centimetre short. Left hand first. Can he get the ball down? No, he can't. And that'll be a West feed because it's the last tackle, so West will get possession from the scrum. Or is it a handover? It's a handover, says Christensen. Okay, Egan, met by Bell. Brothers, hot favourites. But they trail. Fleming.
Good meterage.
Good meterage from the captain. Away to Temple. Temple, what's a hole?
Oh.
Runs in Ashley Simpson, who
Hey,
hits him with a bone rattler. Away now to Wesley Tanner, the veteran Wesley Tanner, met by Frost for his 108th tackle of the afternoon.
and the Corey boys in there.
Corey's in there for about his 30th. All right, away now to Temple, off a Brothers player, but will bounce kindly for Steve Hamilton. Stephen Hamilton on his own 20-metre line.
All the magic.
Back makes 10 metres, tackled. West tired, trying to hang on. Brothers equally determined to go back to the front. Where's Tanner? Is at the sideline. He might be coming off. Way through Corey to Ronald Harch. Last game, Ronald Harch. He's desperate for a win. And he carts it over the halfway line. Frost at dummy half. Cummins, the other retiree. He steams onto it. True Egan's tackle.
Desperation stuff from both sides.
The two veterans trying to lift the side here at the moment. Here's Troy Corey. Little chip kick over the top. Bounces in no man's land. Corey unable to regather it. I don't think so. Not fine.
Real knock on.
Why would you throw the ball away?
Real knock on. And Brothers to feed. No.
No, well, I think it might be a Western Suburbs feed. Brothers, though, starting to look dangerous, and Corey putting ball after ball along the ground.
Hairpring.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing him go through the hands once or twice, Shane, see if they can crack him that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got a tackle now. They don't have the football. Where it goes to Lagenbacker.
The Magic's on there. Maestro and Andrew Mason.
Okay, wait up. Benny Warren.
Up the middle. Bumps it.
Oh, Mason
Hangs in there.
hangs on like a bulldog. Away now to McCloskey.
Slips one back.
To Howard. Frost again for his 123rd tackle of the afternoon. What's happened here? Play on. Scrappy play. All right, there's nothing fancy out there at the moment. It's just a matter of guts.
Gower struggle.
Determination. Injury. Time off, says Rod Christensen. Troops starting to run a bit set on the ground here.
Eric, get up. You're an old Central schoolboy. Right, this is the referee call.
Benny Warren gets to play the ball now. The clock's down to 11. Here's Leslie Tiger. Leslie Tiger up to Simpson. Oh, he's lost the ball, Les. He's lost the ball. Simpson's lost the ball. Oh, way!
No way, sir.
That's a terrible call.
Terrible call.
Should have been the double knock on there.
Double knock on and give West a chance, brothers. They haven't been upset by that.
Oh, another loose ball. Penalty.
Call right out.
Call right down, and Dean Temple could have a shot here.
Milked her.
He could have a shot. Will he have a shot for goal?
I'd say so, Tommy. What about that last decision there from the referee?
Ball.
Absolute Joe Cocker.
That's a crucial decision.
Crucial. 10 to go and he said play on. Oh my goodness me.
Well, there was a simple double knock-on situation about rule number 2 in the rule book, and he's got it wrong. And Coach Mano Hanlon would be absolutely livid about that one.
Absolutely livid.
We have a look at the brothers' bench down here. We can see the brothers' bench. There's Coach O'Hanlon on the end with, I think it's
Gone for the fingernails.
Hazem El Misery beside him. Paul Sanderson out today with a knee injury. Scotty Thorne with his crutches. Jimmy Prosser, and I think it's Michael Hooper, the other guy on the bench there.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the action. West looking for a 4-point lead, and the way brothers have been kicking goals, even if they did score a try, it may only be a 4-pointer. So an important kick. It's chewing time off the clock as well. It's into single figures. 9 minutes. Cummins comes from the field. Possibly for the last time in his illustrious career. Okay, here's the kick. Temple, 42 metres out. Strikes it pretty well. I think it's out to the left. And fielded by Glenn Darby. Right, here come brothers. Glenn Darby.
Bouncer. Real there.
All right, good tackle though. And brothers have to travel the length of the park to try and score a try. Here it goes now to Barry Leroy Jones. Tackled.
This is what men are made of.
30 minutes. 30 metres out. Okay, Troy Corey. Step.
Oh, another step.
Step. He can keep the ball alive here. Sticky Hamilton's up looking for work. And he gets a bit of work too. He's tackled short of the halfway mark. Penalty here would be handy for brothers, but not forthcoming. Here's Leroy Jones. Skirts wide. Cameron Egan and an obscured Western Suburbs player. I think it's Jones. Managed to put him down. Clock down to 8. Away now to Simpson. Simpson, the midfield bomb, out on the full. I think if he had his chance again there, Ashley might try something different. Anyway, West with the ball, about 40 metres out from their own line. Fleming trying to waste a bit of time. Oh, Howard just manages to stop that one, hitting the turf. Peterson. All right, Peterson finds a hole and put down by the front row, Lloyd Jones. Lloyd Jones away now to Leslie Tiger goes forward. He's going to stop him. Frost says, we'll have a go. Mason says, me too. Now it's the Temple. West on the attack here, looking for maybe the sealer. Temple. Pirouette again, Sally.
In the danger zone. Yes, that ballet skill's been really good for Dean.
20 metres out from the line. West, what will they do here? Way to Temple. Temple to Lagenbacker. Skirts wide. They might get him over the touchline. They do.
7 to go.
7 minutes to go. We're on the edge of our seats here, folks. As are the
Can't do anything about it.
several hundred fans here at Solar Oval. Brothers, with outfield position though. They need to get down the other end of the field. Can they do it? West equally determined to stop them from doing that. Exciting game. Wrong scoreline at present. Here's Derby. 20 metres out from the line. Corey to Corey has swings one at Luke McCloskey. Touch judges stay out of it, thankfully for brothers. All right, is not sure, that might be Michael Hooper on there. No, it's, who is it, Shane? Derby. West. They've got the centre victory in the nostrils though at the moment. Brothers need something. Sticky.
I don't think it's up the middle there, Tom.
I think it might be Forbes. Forbes might be the man they need if they can get it out to Glenn Forbes. No chases there. Dean Temple under it. He'll catch it. All right. Frost. Mason and Lloyd Jones. They need an error from West. All right. Get off of me. They don't want a penalty. Well, they need a West error. We'll get some possession at this end of the field. Eric Peterson goes away. Forbes rounds him up. All right.
To go, Tommy.
Let's slow it down.
Yeah, Eric. Maybe I'll slow down.
Fleming, met by Simpson. And someone underneath with a good tackle. Brady Corey, good tackle. Way to big Les Tiger. Knocked down by Mason, gets the ball away. They keeps it alive to Cameron Egan. Egan put down 7 metres into Brothers territory.
5 to go.
Temple drills it towards the sideline. Will it go touch and go? Will it go touch in the field of play? Brothers will come back to the 20-metre line. A better result. Right, Sticky Allen says, give me the ball.
Ronnie Hart's just about off his feet.
5 minutes to go.
5 to go. He can't go out this way. He'll have another season just like me.
Shane, of course, announcing that he will play next year to celebrate his 50th birthday. Frost now tips it to Lee Lloyd Jones. Lee Lloyd.
Who's going to inspire them? Is it Glenn Derby magic, is it?
Okay, the clock's time the enemy for brothers at the moment. Harch. Take it away to Frost. Simpson. I'd like to see Forbes get a run here. Give it to Forbesy. Simpson nearly comes out the other side. One of the last chances for brothers. And the ball's come loose. Simpson has livid.
You are kidding. That looks so like about game, set, match.
I think they'll get one more opportunity provided West don't score. Timeout says Rod Christensen.
Was it stripped or not? Safety's head. You're kidding. Matty O'Hanlon says, why don't you give us a fair go? Stripped out. Here we go.
Anyway, West
Almost 3 to go.
looking for the sealer. All right, one more try. We'll seal it for West. Corey. Oh, it's on here again. Corey and Jones. Cool timeout, sir. 3 minutes to go. Brothers don't really need this. Fiery grand final here at Solar Oval. West getting the better of it at the moment.
Here he come in now. Penalty West. What's this?
Jones came in as the third man there, and of course might be a little bit biased, but I should say penalty brothers. But Troy Corey, I think, did give him one initially, so we'll see what happens. What did Richard the Lionheart see? What did referee Rod Christensen say? He's seen Troy Corey. Could be a penalty West here. Penalty West. Temple
3 to go.
will go for 2 points. And if he doesn't He'll be aiming to kick it dead, and West will just about be able to run the clock out, Shane.
Yeah.
Does not look good.
Look at the smile on West Tanner's face.
West looking for back-to-back.
Peter Jones in the background there saying, gut the fish. That's a bit unfair there, Jonesy, but look at him, all fired up, 3 to go.
Okay, West looking to cause a boil over here. West Tanner is running around. He can't contain himself.
First time this season, West have beaten Brothers.
That's correct, Shane. I think Brothers only lost coming to Wallaroos earlier in the year. So Temple with a penalty goal attempt. Actually, it might be better for Brothers if he does kick it, actually. They'll at least get West down the other end of the field. 2, the clock goes to 2. Kick it, Dino. That's what I say, Shane.
Yes, kick it.
Kick it.
He's a good kicker too. Drills it. Missed it.
He's missed it, but it goes dead. So Brothers will have to drop out. And there's only 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, and it's 60 seconds plus about 4:43.
Well, that doesn't happen anymore, Shane. You don't get the 30 seconds at 00 anymore. Tiger fields it safely. Thought Brothers might have gone the short one there. Brothers might get one more possession. Maybe one more possession only. And they'll have to go the length of the paddock. Right, Jones from dummy half, taken by Frost and Simpson. Are we seeing a boil over? The answer appears to be yes at this stage, unless Brothers can produce...
West will just card it up and...
maybe a field goal. A field goal. 1 minute to go. Temple, they go wide though. And I think West have got this one.
1 minute to go. They're counting down. Morgie will run it straight to the sticks.
Tanner goes at the sticks. Here we'll see Temple go for the one-pointer to seal the victory for Western Suburbs. Here it comes. Can he get it away? He's missed it. So Brothers will get the ball. They'll get one last possession. The clock's at 1 minute. They've got to go the length of the field. They need their pace men. They need Forbes. They need Darby. They need...
boys down.
They need something. There's a minute to go. The siren will go here at any minute.
As soon as it hits the zilch, as soon as it hits the 0.
They're going to go the length of the paddock. There's Forbes. There's West. Desperate. Here's Stiggy Evelyn. Stiggy to Darby. Darby, don't go to touch. Don't go to touch. Keep it alive, son. Rutledge is bundled off the ball. Knock on. It's all over. It's all over, folks. The boil over has happened. West have won their second consecutive premiership, and they're ecstatic. Danny Tanner on top of the pile there. And Brothers despondent. And we have a look out there. See Craig Cummins and Ronald Hatch.
Mario Hanlon.
He's livid with Richard Hart. He's livid with Richard Hart. And Richard Hart exchanging angry words.
Mario Hanlon calls it a bloody disgrace. There's a couple of decisions there that went against the fish, but that's the way it goes in grand finals. You get some your way, some the other way. And a lot of wounded guppies out here today, Tommy.
Well, full credit, I suppose, to West Shane. We've got to give a little bit of credit where credit's due. They really shut Brothers down there in the last 20 minutes or so, and Brothers had a couple of opportunities.
It's been Western Suburbs style to put the knuckle on early and put everybody off their game plan, and it's succeeded. 8-4 at half time just wasn't enough. West knew they had the breeze in the second half, and that's what happened. They just stuck to their guns, and then the upcoming victors 10-8 in this grand final.
Okay,
bad luck and commiseration to Ronnie Harch and a few of the other boys that won't get back on the Solder Oval, but it's been a great era for them. Unfortunately, Western Suburbs just too good on the day. Bit of mongrel there from the west, Tommy.
Okay, yes, it appears, well, they've come away with the victory, so, and I think they can hardly believe it themselves, Shane. I don't think they really gave themselves too much hope here, but West are the premiers for season 1997, and on behalf of of Shane Sullivan. We'll sign off here from Solder Oval. See you next year.
And we'll be back. Thanks, Roy Thorne, and the videoing. Thank you.
Can't win all the time, I suppose, but okay.
Hello, Thomas.
See you, mate.
See you there at the tank.
You haven't been a successful combination, no?
Shit. Put the markers on them. And we're rolling back here, jubilation in the Western Suburbs camp. Absolute jubilation. They can't believe it, but they had faith in themselves. Their supporters had faith in them. The club had faith in them, their sponsors. And they rocked and rolled out here today, and there'll be a few drunken Panthers around the town tonight and tomorrow. Joe Beath out there. Joe Beath. Leads by example. Leads from the front. Darren Fleming. Victoria.